B.O.N.E, what day is it? Yo, listen, B.O.N.E, what's good, y'all? It's your boy. It's me. It's your boy. It's me. It's Brian B. That's right, Brian B. And you know what I do on Tuesday nights. If you don't know, now you know, because it's Tuesday, y'all. And we back with another episode of the B-Line Web Show. You see it there. You see it everywhere because I'm posting all over the place. That's my job. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now, and I love it. Guess what, y'all? I got a special one for y'all today. We coming back, and guess who with me? I don't know either. You know, I don't know because we talking with strangers. We got a stranger for y'all, man. We don't know each other. We met on social media, so we gonna let this guy shine a lot. He's got a lot to talk about. We gonna get to know him. We gonna do it, and we gonna do it right now. Let's go.
Is what you call.
That's right, everybody. It's your boy, Brian B. I'm back, and I have to say this one thing. I am on the road. I'm sitting here. I'm driving nowhere. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. That's right. I'm trying to get 1,000 people to hit subscribe on my show. That's right. I want to have 1,000 people by the end of 2022 loving the B-Line. And I'm on the road to it. So if you want to join me on the road to 1,000 subscribers, then all you got to do is hit the B-Line Web Show, hit that red subscribe button, and subscribe. Baby, it's that easy. What else is that easy nowadays? You can't do nothing. You can't go to the store because you got to wear a mask every part of your body and shit. But yo, listen. Thank you guys so much for everything that you've done, for all the support, man. We've been on for almost 2 years now, and it's been amazing, yo. Anyway, on to the next thing. We got Mr. Eli is here with us today, and he's going to be sharing his information. Like I said, it's a Talking with Strangers. I don't know him. He's going to be, pretty much sharing stuff with me like he's sharing stuff with you guys right now. But, he's promoting, so we're going to let him have a lot of time to shine. Hey, yo, Eli, what's good, bro? Shout your name. Tell us where you're from. How you doing?
Hi, my name is Eli. I'm from BK. You can catch me on IG at darkskin_Eli67. I have two magazines that I promote. Bringing Out New Entertainment Global magazine is a music magazine for artists that's coming out, new artists and some artists that's already out. They get photo shoot what comes to the magazine. They get photo shoots, an interview, and we also do a write up on them. So. And the other magazine, and that's for the music magazine. We post their videos on Instagram. Also, we just really trying to get a lot of artists out there, like promote a lot of artists because there's a lot of music out there that needs to be promoted. And we also push artists, to be independent because you can still make your money without signing record deals.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, that's that magazine, but they could see it on my IG page. Also, the other magazine is Bringing Out New Designers, the fashion magazine for all new designers that's coming out, the ones that work in their home or that they're not in stores yet, like to promote all those fashion designers. And when I say fashion designers, I mean all fashion, even with the music. I mean all music from R&B to hip hop to reggae, reggaeton, rock and roll, blues, all music, Afro beats. So we look to promote all music and all fashion and just, get people out there, let people know that, there's other people out there and you don't have to be in the store in order to make money, in order to get your fashion or your music out there.
Cool, definitely. That's a big thing, like I was talking to you before we started the show today. We've been doing that, man. The Beeline is definitely a place where, you know, I'm trying to get more people some acknowledgement, give them a platform, even for yourself. You know what I mean? Just where somebody can kind of shout themselves out, what they're doing, what they're about. There's a lot of talent out there, man. And especially in New York. I mean, you in New York, so you got the damn heart of talent and you know, undiscovered people.
Yeah, we pushing out here.
Oh, you know it, bro. A lot of talent. And then you know, that's one of the things that started up with when I started this show. Like, we had a lot of people that were kind of like, we were trying to give them a chance to kind of push their business and their success the same way that I was trying to do mine. So you know, so let's get started onto your let's break it down a little bit. So you got your music magazine. So what started? How'd you get started in this industry?
You know, I love music. You know, music, I listen to music every day. You know, I like a lot of artists out there. A lot of these new artists, they have a lot to say and they real about what they say in their music, you know? So it's just, you know, certain things like music is just one of those that's just gonna last forever. It's never gonna stop.
Yeah, man, music is definitely gonna last forever. There's never gonna be a shortage, I don't think, of any kind of new, you know, creative method that people are gonna, you know, use to, you know, speak their mind or whatever, speak their piece or promote what they want to promote. The new music, and we've talked about this shit 1,000 times. New music is kind of, to me, like, you know, I just feel like it has a lot more to be. I don't even know how to say it at this point. I don't want to be mean and shit, but I feel like there's a lot more that could be being done with it. I feel like there's a lot of talent out there. There's a lot of talented individuals, but I feel like everybody's kind of coasting on this simple method, this simple formula to say a couple lines or repeat a couple phrases and just have that as a whole fucking song at this point. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but I'm just saying what I'm hearing, man. There's still some things that come out and you're like, oh, wow, that sounds like it was a really well put together situation. But literally, music is getting to the point where the audience has dumbed down enough to say, hey, I don't even want a song that's 4 minutes. Make that shit 2.5 and let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, I got you, because you know, I know what you're saying, but like even kids, like you have kid artists, you have kids out there that's artists. Mm-hmm. And you know, I have no problem with putting them in a magazine, doing an interview with them. I have no problem with that, you know, because like even to DJs, interviewing DJs get photo shoots. So it's like music entertainment is what we promoting. Gotcha.
Yeah, man. That's definitely a good thing. So how long have you been, has your magazine been available? Or is it available? Well, have you just started it or?
I've been started it, but I'm really just now pushing it.
Okay.
So, you know, because, you know, things happen in life. So I had to take a step back for a second.
Oh yeah, trust me. We know about that one right there.
So right about now, I'm pushing it, you know. So I'm promoting all the time online, reposting videos. Like tonight, I go to showcases. So if anybody has a showcase in a city, just hit me up. I might just be at that showcase because my thing is that I plan to hit every city in every state over here. Yeah. So I want to go to city to city, state to state, and from Oregon to Kansas City to Colorado, places where people don't know that these artists are there, but they want to be out there. So, you know, I do travel to other states. Like when I come to Atlanta, they have a showcase or whatever. I'll be at the showcase, you know, promoting them. I do live interviews, whether it's at the showcase or they want to come online and do it online on the page or whatever. I do live interviews there. So pretty much, even for fashion designers, I do live interviews with fashion designers. I support the fashion designers. I even buy their stuff. Because, you know, somebody always looking for something new to wear. So what better way to get something from a new designer that's just coming out and you know what I'm saying? And it's just getting out there.
Yeah, it's pretty true. Yeah, man, I think one of the biggest things, you know, people need to understand is, you know, if you want to be a part of something, if you're trying to, you know, be dedicated to something, you have to put yourself in that environment. And like you said, trying to travel all over to be in different showcases with different artists and different talents and stuff like that, different environments. Like you have to be able to be there. because Oregon is going to have a different kind of sound than Washington D.C. has. It's just
every city has their sound, and see that's one of the things I like about it because everyone has their sound, has their own dances. Everyone do their own thing, but they just looking for the support and for people to, come show them love.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. So, growing up, we probably around the same age. I'm 35. I don't know if you're a little older or younger, but we grew up with magazines were really important. Before like cell phones and computers really dominated, man. You sit down in a waiting room somewhere or whatever, you got a table full of magazines, you just pick up a couple of magazines or whatever and look through them and see different things and learn different things, while you're just waiting for whatever you're waiting for. But now it's like, you got the computer and, there's the digital age and you look at a magazine when you're standing in line at the supermarket and shit like that or whatever now. It's still ones that you definitely want to pick up and you want to look through and you're a fan, you're a collector, whatever you want to do. But it's a lot less people. Would you agree? There's a lot less people that's paying attention to newspapers and magazines at this point.
I think so, but what it is that people are tired of some of the same things. Because mainly some people are out just to push a certain agenda. Okay. So it's kind of like they want to cater to a certain type of crowd. Me, I'm trying to cater to everybody, meaning no matter what race you are, you'll be able to read the magazine, no matter your nationality, no matter what. So it's kind of like by 2023, I want to put both these magazines on the stand because I grew up in the era where my brother, the way your wall look in the back, it was posters all over the wall in the room. He used to buy the rap magazines and post people and put the posters on the wall. So
that was the life.
That was the, what I'm saying? That was the life. Yeah. So because so my thing is that's the era I grew up in, and I think that we missing that. Okay. We this era is missing that because it's like the way things are is like you have to be down with somebody to get somewhere. Where you don't have to be down with nobody to get somewhere. You could be with who you want to be with and still do what you have to do. So it's kind of like a separation in things, a separation in music when it is a separation when it comes to music. Okay. So but I listen to a lot of music, I like music from Cali, New Orleans, Texas, Chicago, Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina. I listen to the South music all the time, Midwest. I listen to their music all the time.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, I was just thinking about it, when you were saying what you were saying before, I was thinking about, what did I used to look at when I was little? And, or I'm saying little, younger, or, even now to this day, like I said, I was just thinking about how I'd see magazines and I see an article, you pass by the supermarket or something like that, you pass by the section and you look, shit, I'm not gonna lie, when I'm looking at the magazines, I'm seeing the pretty ass girls on the covers and stuff like that. I see, Gal Gadot and Jada Pinkett and people up there looking pretty and stuff like that. And I look through those Maxim magazines and stuff. But for music, what did we have? We had, the Source. Remember the Source magazine? That was one of the biggest magazines of all time as far as hip hop is concerned. Music all together, R&B, hip hop, and things of that nature. And then you had, you always had the Rolling Stone magazines, which is more, rock and roll geared, and even pop culture came in with Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, and things like that. So it's magazines were definitely a dominant entertainment source, man. Where it's you read about different articles that these celebrities or these entertainers would sit down and speak about. But like I said before, it's just it seems like everything has been digitalized, man. It's there are still magazines. There's definitely people who still collect magazines, and like you said, there are people who are always looking to
for something
see
new,
something different. Yeah, see something different, something new. If it's catchy, if it's something that catches their eye. Let me ask you this. Go ahead, man.
Real quick, even now, I think there's a lot of female artists out there that need to be promoted more. you know, I think there's a lot of female artists that need to be promoted more as far as music goes, and I think that the rap game, the music industry has a lot more competition out there than they do in the game.
You mean have a lot more undiscovered talent that's out there that's not discovered?
Meaning that's not even undiscovered, because meaning like they can make hits just as much as the people in the industry.
Okay.
Meaning like whatever people top artists is or favorite artists is, there's another artist out there that could go toe to toe with your favorite artist.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think it's always been like that, man. It's always been like, you know, there was kids that I was growing up with when I was in school that I would listen to a couple of these guys spitting and whatever, you know, high school, even middle school at for a degree, and they'd be better than a lot of the talent that I was even hearing on the radio, man. It's like there's so many talented people, yo, and I think that's what has flooded the market at this point as far as the availability that people have to expose themselves now. You can jump on YouTube and make a video. You can jump on Instagram, make a video. You can grab your phone and sing a song. You can get on TikTok for 1 minute and sing a song or whatever and make it go viral, make it popular. But there's so much of it now, it's hard to stand out. It's like it's flooded the market. So it's like, how do you promote something that's constantly there? You have to have something that stands out from what's constantly there. So that's why you got people who do different shit, like, you know, put tattoos all over their face or, you know, dye their hair pink and green and purple. So it's like, I definitely agree with you as far as the talent, but I'm just trying to ask, like, I guess, you know, I think a magazine is a great idea because it covers a fan base of people who I feel like are more collectors, who like having hard copies of shit. You know, you got those people who still are like, I don't want to download music. I want to fucking have the CD with the artwork and everything. You have those people out there still, and their needs need to be fulfilled as well. And I think it's becoming less and less, man. I walked into a damn Walmart and I didn't even realize it because I've just been, I guess, just not noticing how the world's been changing around me. But the damn CD section, bro, is like fucking 2 lanes. It's got 2 little racks, yo. Ain't no CD section no more, yeah. And it's crazy to think like that was a whole area of the store, probably the best-selling area of the store before.
And people used to hang out on. You know what? One thing I think we're missing right now is a record store. Meaning like
you got to shit on your phone.
Yeah, but just, you know, just like a record store where people could come in and listen to music.
Yeah.
And maybe just meet people.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You know, so that was a good meeting place for DJs. That was a good meeting place for rappers.
Yep.
That because I'm from Brooklyn, so downtown Brooklyn was the record store used to stay flooded.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's actually a really good point, man. I mean, I think, you know, I'm not out there enough to know. Just being honest. I'm not out there enough to know like what kind of field they do have with that now. Like, you know, like you just said, you know, you go to the record store back in the day and you just put the headphones on, check out the artist, and you got people all around you that's sharing the same love. You know, they're doing the same things. That's how you meet. That's how you network with different people and stuff like that. That's interested in your interests. But I don't know what they have. I mean, that sounds like that would be an amazing idea if that is something that's not as regularly available. That's a money grabbing business right there. You know, have a little industry where you can sit down, collab, have a little drink or whatever, and just listen to music. You don't gotta be live. You could just be regular, man. Yeah,
and you know, like even now you have a lot of ghostwriters. There's nothing wrong with ghostwriters as long as they write something that fits you in your career.
Yeah.
You know, so I know a lot of ghostwriters, they because I even do photo shoots. I got a few photo shoots coming up with a few ghostwriters and things like that. So, you know, I'm really pushing the envelope here where then it's like music. It's like, what can I listen to today? You know, like even now, like with radio stations, it seems like everybody has the same top 10 or 20.
That's why they play the same fucking song every 5 minutes.
Yeah, they
The
playing the
10
same song,
songs in
so it's kind
rotation
of
for 2 months.
my thing is that if they let a DJ be a DJ on the radio, let him play what's hot. You know, if he could throw his favorite top 10 in there, but also play what's hot. Like, yo,
Yeah.
I think this is good too. But you know, everything a lot of things became corporate.
That's what it is.
So
Money,
it's kind of like, you know, shows like podcasts like yours, like if they play music, stick to just playing music and get your money there. You know, because you free with it, because you don't have nobody saying, yo, play this, or don't play this, don't play that.
Yeah.
You know, you play whatever you want to play. That's like the magazine.
No politics. Yeah.
Yeah, no politics. Like with the magazine, I post who I want to post. I don't. So it's kind of like I'm going to post, like if it's two artists that's beefing with each other, I'm gonna still post them both, not because they beefing with each other, because they have a lot to say as far as their personal life, as far as like, you know, if they want to talk about whatever, they could talk about whatever, but I'm not the magazine that's gonna, oh, I can't post that because of so-and-so. I'll put both of them in the same magazine and call it a day. I'm not in between the going back and forth with each other. You get what I'm saying? Because I run a business.
Let me ask you something. Have you so what ideas do you have to counteract as far as like, you know, I got a magazine that I'm promoting, and I do know it is a digital world. Do you have anything that's going to kind of help your magazine cover all bases? Like, okay, I got my magazine in the stand.
Actually, it's going to have a page where they could because like it's going to be online, but it's going to be a magazine. But not only is it a magazine, I also got a page to where then people could post their videos.
Okay.
You know, I got a magazine where people are going to be able to post their videos. Not only that, also I'm working on making it a streaming service too. Also a streaming service too, but also one thing that's going to separate the magazine later on, probably like next year, I'm going to turn it into, it's going to become a mixtape record label for mixtapes.
Okay.
Just for mixtapes. You know, just for mixtapes.
Like a K-Slay kind of deal?
Yeah, but you know, so basically it's just a record label for mixtapes. So it's like whatever artists decide to get together and want to push it with the magazine. But my thing is that I want to make sure I just want to make sure artists get their money. Meaning like if it's 100%, I want them to see at least 80% of their money. You know, I'm not out here trying to rob nobody. I feel like an artist should get paid for their music. I'm also later on this year, what I'm doing is actually it's coming up later on this year, but coming up soon. I'm gonna do a showcase then it start at like 2:00, but it runs to like 12:00, or maybe like a 2 to 2, like a 2:00 in the afternoon to like 2 in the morning. But just have nothing but and go live and just have nothing but artists come through and perform the whole day. So I don't know how many artists is going to come through that day, but they come through and perform their songs.
So like a good idea, bro. So you got some stuff that you're putting together. So let's take a step back and talk about the other magazine you got. So you got one that's for music and one that's for fashion.
Yeah,
so
the fashion one. The fashion one is promoting all new designers, which we got a fashion show coming up later on this year, from kids' clothing lines to swimsuits to gowns, dresses, for men's suits, menswear, sportswear. We're doing a fashion show later on this year.
How are you meeting these designers? Or are they
I meet them on some of them. Some of them I know, and some of them I meet online. Like I tell people all the time, like I meet somebody online or whatever, I tell them to DM me. You know, we could let me get your info. We could do an interview, and whatever city you in, we come to your city too and do a photo shoot within your city. Gotcha. So it's like, you know, it's like a travel. It's like a travel magazine. It's one of those like, but you know, if you want to come to New York, you can come to New York and do your photo shoot in New York. I'm saying if you want to, you know, but we'll come to your city, do your photo shoot out there in your own city, interviewing everything, and we promoting your fashion at the same time.
Yes, you thought this out. So you got like a lot of ideas. So
Yeah.
so how far in the process are you with all of this? Have you done anything with it yet, or?
No, I have a few well, the designers one, we did photo shoots before. We've been at it like since. We've been at it for a few years. We did photo shoots before with a lot of designers. So I still have a lot of those pictures, but I'm saying I still be posting them sometimes. But now I have a lot of photo shoots coming up with music artists and with fashion designers. So it's like I'm gonna be moving all year, just about all year.
How do you conduct your interviews?
Interviews, we actually, the interview could either be done at the photo shoot, okay, or it could be done on live. But it's like let's say if you had a fashion line right now, and I came to you and we did a photo shoot, we could go live right there and do your interview.
How would you put the interview in the magazine though?
Oh, because there's on the website, there's a separate section for that when we put up the website, there's a separate section for just interviews. So like, let's say like if you're in a magazine, right? And someone clicks on your design, okay, it'll go, and someone sees your design and look through and it at the bottom it'll say, click here for the interview, and it'll go straight to your interview.
Gotcha.
So that way people could say, so that when people see a design, and then it could click straight and it go straight to your interview, which is on the interview page. It goes straight to your interview, and people could see the interview and see your clothing line.
Hey man, you can tell I don't know shit about magazines. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to figure it out in my head, but hey man, whatever you're doing, I'm glad to see people still out here doing something, man. You know, the entertainment business is definitely it's a hard business to follow, man. Like we said, you know, a lot of times I have conversations with artists and different talent, and you know, you talk about, oh, how back in the day it was a lot harder and today is a lot easier. And yeah, it is very true. There's more ways to get access to yourself now, or get access to other people now, or to put yourself out there now. But back in the day, you got to remember, like, you know, the hard workers were the ones getting noticed. Everybody don't have the drive to sit there and go out and sell their own shit out of the trunk of their car, make flyers and promote walking around the whole neighborhood, you know, twice a week or whatever. You know, they don't have that hustle. But now you got people who are able to push a button, sit in a chair, and you know, share the shit that they do, and you can just get lucky. You can get lucky and just have something that's interesting enough to catch on. And bam, you're a celebrity, man, overnight celebrity. Like I was sitting there watching the damn, I was on Instagram scrolling or whatever the other day, and the dude, the black kid, he doesn't say anything, and he just does the videos where he's like trying to show you like the simplicity of the big, and he goes, see, look, motherfucker, what are you doing? But he doesn't say nothing, yo. And in the article it said, yo, this dude is fucking net worth $2 million. $2 million for just making some silly videos, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me he woke up and had a marketing team and said, yo, just make this shit and you gonna be a fucking millionaire. He made a video like everybody else makes a video and got lucky. Let's be honest.
He got up and made a decision and said, you know what? Yo, let me just make a video of my actions, and that's what it. And now he's a millionaire.
But what my point is, you'll never. You can fucking talk to me for 3 years. You'll never convince me that this nigga thought by making them videos he was gonna be a millionaire. He probably just made that video. It caught on. And next thing you know, he's making them, and he's a millionaire. So it's like you can become famous by accident. Literally, yeah. You don't gotta have talent. You don't gotta. I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just being honest. You don't have to have anything, bro. Your shit can just catch on now. And that's kind of how the industry is, man. You do have to have hustle. He had to keep making videos. If he just made the one video, he never would have went anywhere. But you have to keep making videos. You got to keep collabing. You got to keep trying to talk to people and meet people and do different videos with different people.
Yeah.
You have to do that. That's where the hustle comes in. But you know, it was harder to get heard before, man. You had to go to the talent shows. You had to go to the cafe spots where they was singing. You know, you had to do these things. You had to sell your own albums. You had to sell your own records when you didn't have the internet to promote yourself. You can promote yourself now. You can make a sustainable business just yourself and a computer and a microphone. Shit, look at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do this every week. Promote and work hard and change topics and do different things. Something's going to catch. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I do definitely feel like, you know, the industry is a lot easier. It's still hard because there's so many people able to do the same thing that you're able to do. People are becoming famous by accident. There's no other fucking way to put it.
Yeah, and like another thing, I don't think you need to. You could be in the music business, but you don't need to. You still make your money because you've been making money before you got your record deal. So if you keep making your money the same way, you're going to eventually reach the height that you want.
Not all the time, man. I mean, it sounds good. You know, you hear all that shit about, oh, you work hard, it's going to pay off one day. I'll tell you right now, I know a lot of people who busted their ass for years and they never made it. That's just the ups and the downs of the business, man. And it doesn't take anything away from people who have been working really hard. And just because you work hard, unfortunately, this is real fucking talk right here. Just because you work really hard, I can get up every single day, make 1,000 videos, 1,000 promotions, spread it everywhere. It doesn't mean my show is going to put me in position to be a millionaire. It's just how the shit goes, yo. Sometimes people have it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes people catch on, sometimes they don't catch on. It's just how shit goes, man. It's a very finicky business, yo. But at the same time, like, you know, you're conditioned to believe all of that. Oh, if you work hard enough, it's going to pay off. And it may pay off in some areas. It may pay off for different reasons, but it doesn't mean it's going to pay off for exactly what you want the payoff to be. And that's just real talk, man. But you know, anyway, you know, but definitely, like I said, I'm glad to see people are, you know, doing different things. You got a magazine, you know, you're trying different things. Have you what other kind of ventures have you put yourself in, or do you have like a company that you're starting, or is this just the magazine? You have a label? Or?
It's right now it's just the magazines, okay. which is actually, you know, once everything start really taking off with the fashion, I'm going to open up bringing out new designers. I'm going to open up a store.
All right, man. You got some big dreams there. That's good, bro. I hope more power to you. Hope everything works out and it catches on. Shout out the names of the magazines one more time.
The first, the music magazine is Bringing Out New Entertainment, Global Magazine, and fashion magazine is Bringing Out New Designers, Global Fashion Magazine.
So it's Bringing Out New Entertainers.
Bringing Out New Entertainment.
Bringing Out New Entertainment. Bringing Out New Entertainment. And then you got Global Fashion Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
So GFM.
The Global the Global Fashion Magazine, yeah.
Got you. Okay. You know, everybody was trying to shorten some shit up.
Oh, nah. And you know, you got the designers one, and you got the designer one. You know, for the bringing out new designers, the global fashion, which we know, like I said, we promote all fashion from wherever country you in. You know, we able to fly out there and do a photo shoot with you out there, or you want to fly out here, however it goes. You know, so we're looking to do a lot of traveling this year, and also too, like shows such as your podcast, there's also going to be a page for podcasts like yours. So, you know, we promote podcasts, like I said, it's an entertainment. So, you know, the things that you do, you know, we're going to post on the site too.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, networking is the best.
And we got a good, also too, that when the site come up, is one button that we really going to have. It's called the good news button. Though nothing get put up there but good news, real news that's good news. Nothing negative, none of that. Everything positive is going to be. It's going to be actually on both sites. We promote nothing but good news. Nothing
good,
negative.
bro.
Just people out there just doing good things and sharing their stories. They come ups, however it go, but it's just gonna be a good news button.
Hey man, well, for sure, definitely glad that you came on and you talked about your your ventures that you got started. It's good to hear people are still doing things, man. I commend it because definitely, like I was saying earlier, like you would think that people have forgotten about magazine services and things like that or whatever, but they're still around. So you got People Magazine and Newsweek and stuff like that. So you never know, what demographic is going to be looking for the next new thing, like you're saying, bro. So you're offering to a specific generation, to a specific, not generation, but a specific audience. And I think that's going to help out a lot with your exposure, because even just because it's a magazine doesn't mean that that's where it's going to be limited to. Like you said, that's why I was asking earlier about what kind of websites and stuff or digital age stuff you have that's going into it. But hey man, hey Mr. Eli. So Beeline, this is Talking with Strangers. It's a little shorter than we usually do it, but Mr. Eli wanted to come on and talk about what he was getting into. And as you can hear, he's got something new for you guys coming out of Brooklyn, New York. Anything you want to say else, man? We're gonna put all your information in closing. We're gonna put everything in the description. You can follow him and see where his business is gonna take. Got some good ideas. So what you want to say in closing, Eli?
Just keep doing your thing. Like me, I'm not into religion. I'm not religious and none of that. I don't pray. I just get up and just go through my day. Because I have a thing where when you pray, when you pray, you become prey to what's around you. You don't know what's around you when you pray. So my thing is that just get up and do your thing.
Hey man, sounds good.
I don't, but for some people, like I say, what I do works for me, and I find it much more better and easier.
That's all you can do. Yep. Everybody works for what they believe, what they do, you don't got to cater to the world, man. You got to cater to you.
Because there's a lot of religious things out there. So a lot of religious things out there, and a lot of people that's into religion, they put it into their music. Which I don't think they should, because of certain things. So because it's just they shouldn't. That's just my personal opinion.
Gotcha.
See, I really don't deal with Bible and religious things, but I know about the Bible.
This conversation just turned into some other shit. I don't even know.
I know, that's why I'm leaving it alone. That's why I leave it alone. I'm leave that alone. Hey. But people do whatever they do.
Yeah. I mean, I just wasn't expecting that final word segment. You just
that's not the final word. No, but the final. But I was going to say after that though, the final word is just get up and do your thing.
Yeah.
You got to work for it anyway.
Got to work for it. That's for sure, man. And like I said, it's good to see people still working and doing things, man. Even things that you're not even thinking about much. I had somebody on here the other day, and they were sitting there. What was the field that my boy was working in? And I was like, oh damn, they still doing that. I can't remember, bro. I don't fucking know, but I know there was somebody on I had recently, and he was doing something in the industry where I was like, hey, they still even making those? And they were like, yeah, we're doing this, and it's catering to a whole audience that I didn't even think of. But yo, Mr. Eli, thanks for coming on, bro. This is the Talking with Strangers segment. We're just getting to know each other and letting you, speak about your ideas. That's the whole point of this. The whole point of Talking with Strangers. You want to come on, you want to talk about what you're doing, what your thoughts are. I don't care. I'll let you come on and have a platform. You know what I mean?
And I'm doing good. I'm living life, doing my magazines.
Perfect.
I'm doing my thing.
That's all. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. So, hey, Eli, thanks so much, bro. I'm gonna put this out. We're gonna see y'all this Tuesday, of course, because the Beeline, we coming back to back, baby. You know what it is. You got the Beeline ENT still shopping. We still doing things. I hope you guys like the last one we did with Mr. Derek T. Lewis and the Royal Rumble cover for WWE. It was amazing. It was great. We got a lot of feedback on it. People loved it. But yo, check it out. Until next time comes around, we gonna stay true. We're going to stay positive, And of course, we're gonna pay attention because that's what matters the most. Yo, I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.